Okay, YouTube, so I need your help with my shrimp tank. And I'm hoping there are some shrimp tank or just tank experts out there who can help me. But I'm struggling with having these tiny little white worms on the side of my tank. There's tons of them. And I get rid of them, but they keep coming back. And I think they might be from overfeeding. Because I'm not sure how long I've had them, maybe about a year. But for most of their, shrimp life, I've been giving them small amounts every day. But the shrimp keep breeding, and there's more and more shrimp coming in the tank, so I gotta feed them a little more. So I was feeding them throughout the day in small increments, like a small piece, and then later throughout the day I'll give them another small piece. And I'm using a shrimp dish so that the food doesn't get to the bottom of the tank. But sometimes the shrimp get scared for some reason, and they end up flying the crumbs out of the bowl and into the bottom of the tank. I was cleaning them weekly, but then I looked up that changing the water too much and changing too much at one time could be bad for them. So I started cleaning them bi-weekly, but now there's 100 shrimp in the tank, thousands of little baby shrimps, and more poop is being made, so I think I should probably start cleaning them every weekend, but I haven't been doing that, and I'm going to start doing that now. But ever since maybe last week, someone has been giving them a whole piece of food, and I was like, no, you can't do that, and then I saw the white worms on the tank. So I'm pretty sure they're from overfeeding, because ever since a whole piece has been getting put into the tank, I started seeing these worms. And so I think they're from overfeeding, but that's only my best guess. I did try doing research on what type of worms they are, and they are literally microscopic, so it's really hard to tell what the heck kind of worms they are. They literally look white. Sometimes they're a bit translucent. They're literally millimeters long. They're not even a centimeter long. And I don't think they have a pointed head, because I know if they have a triangle head, that's bad. They don't look like they have a triangle head, but they're so small that it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure they're not. And I looked up cleaning more frequently should help. I made sure that they're not getting a whole piece every day anymore. They're just now I'm going to start making extra sure they just get small increments throughout the day, and making sure that the previous piece has been cleaned out, it's done, they finished it all before giving them another piece. And I will be cleaning them more often. A few times I have cleaned a lot of the water out and they survived, so I'm pretty sure there's some tough shrimp in there, and they can survive a really thorough cleaning once a week. So I'm going to start doing that. But I did do a really nice change, I think a few days ago on Sunday, and today's Tuesday, and there weren't that many. There were kind of a good amount of worms, and so I used not a sponge, but it's a sponge on the end of a spatula, it's made for scrubbing algae off the tank. I used that to scrub the worms, and they disappeared. But I'm coming back today, and there's a lot of worms again. So I looked up to literally use my gravel suction piece that I use to clean the tank, and to literally suck them up. So I did that. I sucked them all off the side of the tank. I tried to get every single one of them, and even I keep checking the tank, and anytime I see a worm, I have a turkey baster, just so I don't have to siphon a ton of water out of again and then keep changing it. I'm using a turkey baster individually suck out the worms, but I'm pretty sure I almost got every single worm. And I need to know, I don't know what to do to stop them from coming back. I'm hoping maybe after I change them a few times, they're slowly, amounts will get slowly smaller and smaller. I'm hoping that'll happen. But I mean, I know they're not killing the shrimp. The shrimp are fine. The shrimp aren't eating them, unfortunately. I want the shrimp to eat them, but shrimp aren't doing that. They're just going around the worms, eating stuff off the side of the tank. I keep my tank fairly clean. I got two kind of plants in there. I'll show you my tank in a minute. But I'm hoping they go away soon, but I don't know if I need to add anything to the water. I did see on Amazon there's shrimp safe treatments to add to the water to get rid of the worms, but those were for the pointed head kind of worms. And I'm almost 100% sure these are not those worms. So, yeah. My cat's meowing. But yeah, if there's anybody out there, if you've had this problem before, if you got any tips or tricks for me to help make them go away and stay gone, I'm hoping that my game plan is going to work, because so far that's the only thing I've seen to get rid of these worms, to clean all the extra food out, stop overfeeding, and to suck those worms out. So I'm hoping that works. Let me know if you guys know any other way to get rid of them, if you've done something that's safe for the shrimp. And I have a moss ball in there that floats, anything that's safe for plants as well. But I'm going to go show you guys my tank, and let's see if we can find a worm, because hopefully I suck them all up. And I'm hoping the camera picks them up. I'm just using my phone. That's all I ever record on, unless it's my computer. But I don't know if it'll pick up the worms, but we'll see. So here's my shrimp tank. See, there's a little bit of algae in this area. Not too much. I try to keep a little bit because the shrimp seem to like it. But it's a 10-gallon tank. Obviously, I don't keep it full to the 10 gallons because the shrimp would jump out, and I don't want them doing that again. I will add a little bit more water because you see the moss ball is sticking out of the water a little bit. But the shrimp are fine. See, there's like 5 on that plant. I have so many shrimp. They keep breeding and breeding. I think like 4 of them have eggs again. This is their food dish. It's pretty deep, but if they get scared, you know, like they move like crazy. So you can kind of see the crumbs in there that they're messing with. If they get scared, it flies out. And this area, like all around the bowl, is where it's the most dirty. So I always clean that spot extra when I do the weekly cleaning. This is the moss ball. This is my other semi-plant that I recently bought to, because a lot of times pieces of this come off, or you can see some of it is growing off of the rock. It'll come off and start growing all around the tank. This piece back there is starting to grow, so I bought this to put it in here so that it kind of makes another moss ball. Got heater, air filter. I got this water cleaner. Luna, what's wrong? But, see, there's some freaking worms in the back. See them? See that right there? Whoops, it focused on my finger. Hang on. Those are the baby shrimp. Dang it, it's not focusing. But see those 2 little long white dots? Those are the worms. Those are the worms that I just pointed to. And they keep getting on the tank. So there's kind of one right there too. 2 right there, you can see them. And some of them get kind of big, like maybe twice the size that I showed you. They're mainly on this side of the glass. There's like a ton of them right here on this side of the glass. There's a few on this side that I sucked up with my turkey baster. Those in the back, they're kind of in this area on that back panel. I'm gonna suck them up too. But the shrimp are like going around them. Like these baby shrimp, they're not eating them. They're just walking around them. Look at this little baby shrimp right here. Start eating those worms. Get rid of them. I don't really notice any on this side panel, but obviously, you know, I'm gonna check it to make sure there aren't any worms on it. But yeah, so this is my tank. I show you the food I give them in case that helps. I give them this. I don't know if there's any food that's like better for them that won't make the worms. And again, I'm not 100% sure it is overfeeding that caused these worms, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm almost 100% sure it was overfeeding. And I've never had this issue before ever with this food, except when I believe they're getting overfed. So I don't know if you think I should change the food I'm giving them. And now I'm giving them small pieces like this. So I'll put one in the tank in the morning. Then if I see they finish that piece, I'll suck the crumbs out, and then I'll put in another small piece. But that's all I give them. That's their tank. See, it's pretty clean. I just sucked the worms out. I only give them water that is, what was it, like fresh spring water? I'm not sure if it's called spring water, but it's bottled water that I don't have to treat because it doesn't contain like any chlorine, minerals, or anything like that. So I only use that water. So I know it's not because of the water. And I change this every time I clean the tank. I look at the filter to see how clean it is, make sure it's good. Just crazy, all these freaking worms. So hopefully some shrimp experts or tank experts, they find this video pretty soon because I really need help. And these worms, they're either not there or there's a bunch of them. And I think that's like way too many worms. And I don't like that in my tank. Especially because it was a really decent amount. And I know too much of anything is not good. So please, like, comment what you do. Let me know what else I can do to help my tank if you think my game plan is good. And I will post updates like on how the shrimp are doing. It won't be too often. It'll probably be like every week that I'll update you guys. Thank you for watching and listening. If you stayed for the whole video, I really appreciate it. Let me know if there's anything that like I can do. I really don't want to add any chemicals to the tank, as that'd be like my last resort. I would like to try and get rid of these like semi-naturally and passively before I go adding anything to my tank. Even if it says it's shrimp safe, I'm always worried no matter what. I'll just reply to your comments, let you know if I do them and if it's possible for me to do it. But yeah, thank you to anyone who watched this and commented. So thank you so much.